All right, good morning, good night, good evening, my motherfucking royals. Got a crown chakra incense here today, and bear with me for a second. There's just a tad bit of wind today. All right. So today I was preparing to meditate, and I was drinking my tea, and I was like, Spirit, what am I supposed to talk about today? What am I supposed to give to these people? You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to share with them today? And immediately the word Sly popped into my head, and I was thinking Sly, and so immediately Sly Cooper popped into mind. And if you don't know who Sly Cooper is the main character of a PlayStation series, and basically he is a raccoon that is a thief, and he comes from a long line of thieves. And so I'm like, Sly Cooper, and then all of a sudden the Thievius Raccoonus popped into mind. And if you don't know what that is, the Thievius Raccoonus is basically his family's like handwritten account of how they do their techniques. So each Cooper from the very beginning of the family had certain techniques that helped them to be better thieves, and they mastered these and they recorded them for their further generations to be able to go back and look on these. Well, in Sly Cooper, the pages are scattered. The enemy gets their hands on them, and the pages get scattered. And basically, he's going on a mission to try to recover all of these. And every time he finds a page, he obviously gets a new like upgrade, pretty much. And so I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I go down for meditation, and Spirit hits me with like a massive download. So a lot of you guys have had, whether you know it or not, people in your family line, people in your ancestry that had great spiritual prowess and possess great spiritual gifts. Some of these may be gifts that you have already unlocked, but some may not be yet. But what I'm getting from this, what I received from this was, you are the person, you are basically Sly Cooper, right? You are living in the now. You are the one that is putting forth the effort for the bloodline. And I was just talking to my friend about this last night. You know, when you are a starseed, when you awaken, when you are the generational curse breaker, you oftentimes hear healing the bloodline. And a lot of people seem to think that, you know, it's your job to heal and then go and try to heal your family. And that's not the case. When you're hearing heal the bloodline, when you are defeating these demons, these traumas and stuff that afflicted your family, you are then passed the torch from your ancestors, and from that point on, you are in charge of creating the new bloodline. You are in control of the destiny of your family, of your bloodline. All the karmic roots are going to fade away with the work that you are going to do. So that is why a lot of times you see, like, you hear about, like, oh, like divine union. When divine union comes in, you're going to have children, because now you have officially started your bloodline essentially from scratch again, and you are now going to set the future generation up so that they're not bound by the same things, because you already broke it. So they're not going to be bound by the same things that most of your family was, that you had to fucking heal from, push through, and you know, change. Hold on, my fucking... Bro, this incense right now. You would think with it being windy, the incense would actually burn more instead of like going out, but... So it's like, obviously, like, I don't need to tell you, like, the enemy has been trying, obviously, to keep these gifts from you. But also, when you think about it, like, it's like your ancestors, obviously, they've been watching, they've been hoping, they've been praying for someone like you to come into the bloodline. And so, because everyone was going down a certain path in your family, a karmic path, all of the secrets, all of the pages in the Thievius Raccoonus, for your bloodline, were closed off and sealed by the ancestors, right? And they found nobody worthy of obtaining the gifts that they had worked so hard to perfect, and that they used to benefit them and others during their lifetimes. And so you finally did what you had to do. You broke free from the chains. And like I said, they had been praying for someone like you. And now, if you haven't already seen these start to like come in, whether that be like you know, extensions of gifts, whereas before, like, you know, you may have been like clairvoyant, but now, like, you might be like clairvoyant to the point where you can see down different timelines. So like, you could be like, oh, do I make this choice or this choice? And then you're thinking about it, and you could see both timelines perfectly, as like that type of energy, like some sort of like definite upgrades. But like, these are going to be things that are like not necessarily like everybody could tap into this gift, because it's almost like Kekkei Genkai comes to mind in Naruto. There's like certain traits, certain abilities that bloodlines pass down. For instance, the Sharingan with the Uchiha family, or fucking Haku has the fucking secret ice mirrors bullshit. But it's like these family members, they had generic gifts, and they worked hard to branch off into them to make a unique branch off of the main gift. And so y'all are going to be seeing a lot of new abilities starting to branch off of the things that you already possess. because they're like, we found our champion. We found the person that is going to carry the torch. I mean, you've already been passed the torch. You've already been, like, your success, your inheritance of these abilities has already been sanctioned. And I feel like you can feel the level up. I feel like you can definitely feel the difference. And you know, it may not have, like, it might not be so obvious at first. It might just start with, like, maybe you waking up and being like, something just feels a little different. But you are... Clairvoyance pops into mind. They're the heavy clairvoyant upgrades right now. If you are clairvoyant, heavy upgrades. But they're like, we found our champion. We passed the torch. The torch is being passed to you. They know you're going to do the right thing. And now, with this arsenal, with all of this stuff from the bloodline previously being added, being downloaded, being pretty much unlocked in the DNA, you are going to be able, through diving into your spirituality and using these gifts, you are going to be able to develop a gift further that you're going to pass down to your children or your descendants. Archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please shine down on me with a pillar of light that extends 12 feet in all directions. Archangels, fill my vessel with every color angelic flame and transmute any negative energy into positive energy for my benefit. Please allow no trickster spirits, any low vibrational ETs, aliens, or energies to interfere with this message. Only creatures and beings of the highest light and resonance of the highest dimensions, please assist me in giving this message to the collective. Cats are highly significant right now. You might notice that, like, you're seeing a bunch of cats everywhere. Like, you walk outside and you see a bunch of cats, or like you just go somewhere random and a cat randomly appears. Like, you are being guided right now. You are being protected. You are being increased. You literally have, like, wisdom, gifts, spiritual power just flowing into you. It's like I'm literally seeing, like, somebody sitting and there's just like a funnel of, like, this, like, golden light just pouring directly into them. So what do we got for the peoples today? Like I was saying, your ancestors are looking at you, the chosen one, and they know, they are certain at this point, after you've come so far, they are certain, like I said, that they found their champion. They found the one that they feel like deserves these gifts. Archangel Michael could also be significant in driving this. Working with you, working with your ancestors in order to bring this into fruition. But of course, like, we're literally talking about it, and we have the Ace of Wands, and I mean, like, if that doesn't look like a spiritual gift right there. But also, this isn't just, you know, they're looking at you like you are the one to invest in. This is also letting you know that you need to invest time into developing your gifts, trying to sit down and meditate and access your clairvoyance, and maybe like, get around in there and see if you can't branch off anything new, accessing that clairaudience, just trying to solely tap into your individual gifts and seeing, what your like strengths are, if you can branch out, if you can try and, use it in certain ways that may seem unconventional, not unconventional, but like that other people might not necessarily use it in, right? It's telling me like you are the one, you are the chosen one, bro. And I literally, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, and these are both about like gifts, right? The Page of Cups is about like getting a gift from like the universe or someone bringing you like an emotional offer type thing, but that's not what I'm getting here, right? And then the Page of Wands is about going within and awakening spiritual powers. Awakening spiritual powers. Like you actually putting in the work. This literally is going hand in hand with what I was just saying, right? You invest in the time, you invest into your gifts, and then you come out with not only stuff that you were able to find within yourself, that you were able to actually unlock on your own. And on top of that, now you're also getting something blessed, like something that's I don't even fucking remember what I was about to say. You are the only one in your family that is ecstatic about healing. You are the only one in your family that is enthusiastic about changing, that really looks at your life and is like, that really looked at your life and you were like, nah, that ain't me, bro. You deserve what's coming in. You deserve these gifts. But also, do not let the increase in power create a slippery slope. Like, maintain your honor. Don't slip into doing things that you wouldn't have done previously just because you have these newfound abilities. With great power comes great responsibility, right? We've heard it before. The Ten of Wands. Y'all have been moving through some heavy energy. Y'all have been... It feels like, fuck. This card gives the energy of, I think it's the movie Immortals, where they have the slaves chained up and they have a fucking, I think it's a boulder, like a giant rock that they're carrying. And then they like finally get to their destination and they like start like drinking the water and shit like that. It's like that, it gives that energy. Like, y'all have completed a massive journey, a massive cycle that took years and years for you to close out. This was not an easy process for you to do. It's like the demons that were affecting your family, the demons that were affecting your bloodline, they had like such a like deep rooted like seat within your bloodline that like impossible odds comes to mind. Like, it took impossible odds. Like, the enemy was sure that they had your bloodline locked down, that your bloodline would continue to work for the Matrix, for the evil. But even though you had everything stacked up against you, even though you had literally every chance to just say, fuck it, I'm not going to heal, I'm not going to change, I'm just going to stay stuck in the same patterns and be like the rest of my fucking family. I'll take that as confirmation. Even though there was pain at every fucking step of the way, you kept fucking going. You did not let anything stop you. There we go. None's gonna fly away this time. And now you're tired. You're tired. It's like what is it? Like for like the army, the last day, like when you finally get back from the forge. The forge is the final like FTX, or like at AIT. I was a medic, so we went to Camp Bullis. I think it was like a week. I think it was like a week straight, and like, I mean, anything, any type of thing where you were gonna go somewhere and you were gonna do like strenuous work, exercise, whatever, whether that be, you know, like football camp, like something like that. Like it feels like you finally got to like the last day of like conditioning or like whatever, and like you finally got told like, here's your water, here's your towel, like you're fucking good, like take a seat, and you're just like like I remember like when I was done, when we got back from the forge, we got our fucking our rucks, fucking set them down. They told us to go upstairs, or no, we ate, and then they just let us go to sleep right then and there. They were like, go put your shit upstairs, come back downstairs to eat. And then we went to bed fucking early as shit that day. We were fucking done. We were knocked. We were fucking so happy to finally get that praise, that sense of accomplishment that came with everything, knowing that you had done it, knowing that, you know, you had accomplished this. But then you also think like you're not alone. Like we're all going through that spiritual boot camp. We're all being sculpted. We're all being molded, if you will. And even though it feels like you're alone at certain points, you're not alone. Despite the obstacles, despite being attacked from every angle, attacked at every side, you still that's fucked up. You're really gonna pee on the bike handlebars, bro? Get away from me. Go. Despite all of that, you know, you always remained, like, you always kept your composure, right? But so Spirit, with this new upgrades, like I said, these new gifts, your ancestors don't want you to get these and then shell off, because that's not obviously what our gifts are for. Our gifts are for helping, right? And so Spirit doesn't want you to get these gifts Your ancestors don't want you to get these gifts and kind of hoard them to yourself. They're meant to be shared. You are to be generous with these gifts, and I don't mean like generous as in like you have to use these gifts for everybody and fucking, you know, whatever. Like, obviously still get paid for your time and energy and stuff like that, because you know, you are worth it, right? And the level that you're going to be at, the level that you are at, you are worth what you are worth, right? You say you know what you are worth, and so you should obviously get what you are worth, right? But obviously, like, don't get these gifts and hoard them. Like, they're meant to be shared. As you're stepping into this this time of your ultimate happiness. It's like, we talk about it all the time, like your spiritual inheritance, your you know, like, you have all that wealth up there, but it's just not here yet. Well, this is like, you are way closer than you think to your happily ever after. You are way closer than you think to fully stepping into your purpose. Is this upright or reversed? Well, I'll be damned. The enemy is really trying to stop y'all from getting these upgrades. I just want y'all to know. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, or maybe I said it in a video, I don't know. But if you are rapidly ascending, just know you might not be able to see them, but I guarantee you the fucking enemy is sending fucking grays, fucking other entities to fucking try to sabotage you. They are sending their agents to try and trick you to fall back into old ways, to see if you learned your lesson on certain things. Like, make sure y'all are taking the utmost care and thought and applying it to every situation that you find yourself in. And so I'm seeing that you are actually going to get a partner, and we talked about this. We talked about, you know, healing the bloodline, right? And so you're actually going to be meeting somebody that is also a cycle breaker, that is also an illusion breaker, somebody who has done the same exact thing for their bloodline. And now you are about to converge your bloodlines. You are about to bring two healed bloodlines together. And y'all are going to shower the earth with love. You're going to fucking create a fucking beam of light across the dark plane so great that you are going to illuminate millions. You are going to illuminate millions. I know people say it all the time, that your love will be an inspiration. Like, this is what I am feeling right now. People are gonna look and they're gonna be like, damn, they're like healed as fuck. Like, I want that type shit. All right, so now for the guidance, right? Right now, I know things may be a little boring. Things might not be the best. But just because things are boring doesn't mean that A, you can't find fun in everything that you do. Get out in nature, relax, you know. But I feel like this is also like a sign that if you're working a lot, that you need to tone it down a little bit. Don't get caught so much up in the fact that, you know, you're not out doing like exhilarating things every day. Just be at peace in where you are. Definitely avoid conflict at any and all turns. And you definitely need to keep working, keep pushing forward. It's like keep moving forward. What the fuck? What is that from? Keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Meet the Robinsons. That's like the fucking kid or like the scientist, the dad, whatever. That's his fucking like motto or whatever. Keep moving forward. That's all you have to do. You physically can't miss. You can't miss what's for you. That's like a lot of celebration, and that is the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, you are about to be blessed to the max. If you have not already been getting these upgrades, you are about to be blessed to the max. You are about to step into a period of relaxation, celebration, and it's all because you had the strength to change. You had the strength to be different. You had the strength to stand up to those fucking demons in your bloodline and call them a cold motherfucking bitch and tell them to kick fucking rocks. Tell them, Recon. Tell them. All right, back it up. I'm working right now, bro. But so I am curious. I know some people don't, you know, go around telling all of their gifts, because, you know, then people can try to, like, the enemy can try and like formulate plans to try to like do shit. And I'm definitely one of those people. I haven't told anyone like nearly anywhere close to the amount of stuff that I can do, but Spirit says there's a time and a place for everything. So if you feel called and you want to share it, then definitely like share it. But if not, then I'm sure you will at some point. But y'all fucking remember, it's not your job to heal your bloodline past yourself. It is your job to heal the bloodline through you, from within you. And if you have done that, if you have done the work you're supposed to do, then you have already done your part.